Update on 300 East Bay Drive, MJ Village. So acquisition date was April 22nd of this year. Didn't release it to market till July. Started loading up showings and things like that, and everything was great. And then a hurricane hit us. But prior to that, I was able to start negotiations with a couple of tenants. And anyway, we got past the hurricane, and now we have only 4,000 square feet left out of 33,000 square feet. So doing pretty good. We have a co-work going into entire building. It's 2 buildings, one on the west, one on the east, connected by a breezeway. And that is a strategic partnership, not an exact like lease, but partnership with the #1 co-working company in the world, private offices and co-work. And they will open up by the summer. And then the other building, we have the downstairs full LOIs all signed. There's one actually LOI that's not signed yet, but a commitment has been made. And we should have that rocking and rolling. So everybody should be opened up. We have a daycare upstairs, a restaurant downstairs. And yeah, it's really exciting because for a while there, it was crickets. Like, I was like, oh my God, like, what have I done? You know, I'm going to bleed $500,000 before I start cash flowing this thing. And all would have been well with the world. However, that's still a very scary thing to go through when you have a $30,000 a month overhead. You know, 2 kids at home and a wife and the whole 9 yards. So anyway, moral of the story is patience is key. You know, obviously giving up is the only time you ever fail. And rock and roll. So the purchase price was $5 million. The renovation cost was about $350, call it $400,000. And then additional debt taken on, aside from the mortgage, additional about $1.2 million to do build outs and tenant improvements and such. Tenant improvements meaning when you place tenants and they're like going to do, call it $500,000 of work to move in, and you say, okay, well, it's my building, I'm the landlord, I'll subsidize that by $50,000 or $100,000. So at the end of the day, we're looking at a net operating income by hopefully October, by summer to October, you know, of over $750, most likely $800,000. So at a 6.5 trading cap rate, you're anywhere from like $12 to $13 million of a exit price, or not going to exit, but a valuation. So $5 million acquired for, call it all in at, you know, 6.3, and then, you know, value add in this case of a little over $6 million bucks.